Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Tricky, but Karim Benzema. What impresses me about the Frenchman is his willingness to keep going for the team, even on days when it's not as fluid. And I think that has a knock-on effect, and it sets the tone for that little bit of extra grittiness.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Now a chance to break. Werner showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Toni Kroos shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Germany are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Müller. He's picked him out. Werner! The ball's loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Schüller. Werner. Schüller. Mats Hummels. Rudiger. Schüller. Kimmich. Mats Hummels. Ginter. Schüller. Rudiger. Schüller. It's come loose. Benzema. He's had a shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Benzema simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Massive leap! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Kimmich. Now it's Gnabry. Musa Sissoko. And here's Benzema. And help's available out wide. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Werner. Hernandez cuts it out. Gnabry. Kroos provides an outlet. Kimmich. Müller. Musa Sissoko. And it's Sissoko. Benzema. Musa Sissoko. Sissoko really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now it's Gnabry. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Toni Kroos. Kimmich. Gnabry! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Müller very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really quick.
It's Benzema! It's anyone's ball. Oh, that was no routine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And that's been levered clear. Müller. The through ball. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Musa Sissoko. Conte. And here's Griezmann. Oh, hits one! He has done it! Deep into first half stoppage time. 8. And the half-time whistle goes. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just 1 separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen, have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Well, the action has already resumed here.
France don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back, though.
Sissoko, Benzema. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Kimmich. Ginter. Mats Hummels. Kimmich. Toni Kroos. Ginter. Werner. He's played him through. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Griezmann. Kimmich. Ginter plays it forward. And it's Gnabry. Coman. Mbappe, already of course on the score sheet. It's a loose ball. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And here's Benzema, and it's Griezmann. Griezmann!
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
It just has to be done.
Chance! Goal! France are back on level terms. That was easy, almost too easy.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
This has become one superb game of football.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
It has gone through to him. Goes for goal! Goal! Germany! And again they hit the front.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Has a hit! Now in shot at goal! It's in! France are back on level terms. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Griezmann. And here's Ben Yedder. And he's there to hoof it away.
France showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Gets a good foot in there. Shoots! Goal! Germany! And they're back in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction...
And in again! Back of the net! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Neuer did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it. Ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
All square again into the dying minutes. And it's Folland. Werner. Folland. Goretzka. He gets past his man. Chance. And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Werner really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Germany take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter.
And the referee brings it to a close. France probably deserved a share of this. Of course, you don't always get what you deserve, and they're going to have to swallow a defeat. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The action has already started. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, top class.
Tries a shot! Oh!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Germany didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? It's Werner! Rafael Varane. France are already ahead, the perfect start.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
And here's Kroos. Werner. And now the breakaway. Conte. Mbappe. Pogba. France scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Tolisso, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Done very well to intervene. Pogba. Chance to break. Now it's Benzema. It's come through. Shoots! Kimmich. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Mbappe. Good offside that time. Mats Hummels. It's come loose. It's gone out for a throw-in. Muller. And he's there to cut it out. That'll be a corner. Massive leap! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Down by a lack of accuracy. Werner. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Rudiger tries to get it forward quickly. Werner goes for goal! Muller shoots! In it goes! They are right back in business. Lloris did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well-matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Ginter. Mats Hummels. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Good ball. Werner gets the better of his man. Turns and goes back. Hits one! Tolisso. Forward it goes. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And it's half-time here. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Well, we're already into the second period. Ginter. Schüller. Ginter. It's Folland. Pavard does well there, alert. Hernandez. Toni Kroos. Kimmich. And here's Muller. And here's Muller.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Toni Kroos. Hernandez. Hernandez plays it forward. Conte. That's a good ball to find him.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in it.
Muller has got himself a free kick. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Conte. Pogba. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Griezmann. Great challenge, time to perfection. Kante has been caught there, it's a foul. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Now it's Griezmann. Muller. Rudiger. Schüller. Mats Hummels. Ginter. That'll be a throw-in. Ginter. Kimmich. Conte. Tolisso. And it's Griezmann. And here's Ben Yedder! Goal from composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
France go into the lead.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Griezmann.
France are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Has a pop! He's scored! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Quite a thriller this one's become. Big chance! Goal! France! Into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
France get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they...
Great lead! It's come out! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. Neuer reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
It's a loose ball. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Moussa Sissoko, well positioned to make that interception. And that's it. France come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. Real sum-of-the-parts team effort. Your reflections then, Jim?
France were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off defenders and the technical ability to pick out a killer pass. He can also shoot with great power and accuracy. He's a real midfield dynamo, actually, capable of winning a tackle in his own half and then charging downfield to make something happen at the other end. Box to box.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Turns and goes back. Hoists it forward. And it's Müller. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mats Hummels. Kroos. And here's Kroos. Gnabry. Pinged forward. And now they can launch a counter. Well positioned to make that interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Gnabry. And it's Toni Kroos. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Tolisso tries lifting it over. Well weighted. Benzema was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Zuma. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Müller. Toni Kroos. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now it's Griezmann, out to the left it goes. Oh, good interception. Now it's Gnabry. That's a good ball to find him. It's come loose.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Tolisso. Zuma. Hernandez. Mbappe. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann. Gnabry. If anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. That's great strength on the ball. Müller provides an outlet. Müller. Müller with the delivery. Pogba. That's not going to make it. And it's Griezmann. Tolisso plays it out to the wing. Benzema. He's had a goal! He's scored!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more.
You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
France take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
The first half is done. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
France leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Werner. Oh, great ball! Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Benzema. Griezmann. Benzema. Griezmann. Raphael Varane. Conte. And here's Griezmann. Toni Kroos. Griezmann was not to be moved. Griezmann.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Griezmann has a hit! And here's Benzema.
You can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Werner. Now it's Gnabry. Toni Kroos. Kroos cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Tolisso. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Toni Kroos. Kimmich pings it out wide. Müller. And he's there to clear it.
Germany showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and shoots! He can pounce on that! Really well taken goal! Germany are all square! Lloris did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before.
And the finish! Goal! France! And they've got their lead back.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Conte. Well played, he saw that coming.
France are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Just brushed off the ball there. Ben Yedder. And it's Sissoko. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
France can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And that has been cleared.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Rabiot.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
It's a loose ball. And that's that. France winners by... Your reflections then, Jim?
France won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.